Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of The Adventures of Steven, where we are finishing up tonight Grim Fandango. As I've said before, it's my favorite game of all time, and I'm pretty excited as we move into year 4 and make sure we let those people who have been counterfeiting number 9 tickets, we let them have it. You know what I mean? It's gonna be good. I'm super pumped. We missed last week. We didn't get to do it. Didn't get to do the stream due to sickness in the family and other complications, but tonight we're back and I'm so excited. So I hope you're excited. Tell your friends, tell them that they should come hang out and watch the show. That would be great. If they can't do that, then subscribe to our YouTube channel, twodorks.net/YouTube. Take you right there. Anyway, let's get right into this, shall we? Shoot fire and tarnation. All right, there we go. I put it in streamer mode, Sub. Thank you for the heads up reminding me that I needed to do that, because I did. All right, let's see. Remember, we're doing commentary, but we're just doing commentary from Peter and Tim.
Alex, you would
because, oh yeah, forgot. We're also doing an achievement run, so let's make sure. Fandango achievements. Again, just so we're all clear, I know all the answers to these puzzles because I've played this game a million times. But I do want to make sure. Yes, tank controls are still on. Tank controls are still on. Boop, 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 bam. Tank controls. It's important. It's key. It's important. So, year 4. Let's go.
Where is everybody?
Waiting
I do
area
not.
2.
Thank you,
How long
Sub.
do they have to wait in there?
Until they have tickets. They were issued
Let me know how
tickets
audio
on the
sounds.
number 9, and they don't have them now. The punishment for selling double-end tickets is very severe.
They didn't sell their tickets. Their tickets were stolen.
By who?
Hector Le Mans stole them to sell to rich people who don't deserve them.
That might be them now. Let's see just
this is
what
cool.
they deserve.
Look at that dirt bag. Oh. So apparently, that's what happens when you steal number 9 tickets.
The guy who played the
It's Peter McConnell.
played these Peruvian flutes, I believe, is from Peru. To look at the credits again.
Yeah, they're
He lives
dead
in the
again.
Mission. It's like the whole Grim score lives in the mission.
I wonder if we have to talk to this guy.
It looks a little ungainly, but I bet that hat is really warm. What happened to that train?
Your destiny cannot be purchased.
No, it can't.
I don't understand. Why has everyone been detained?
Given a ticket, a soul may not sell it.
I
They
know.
didn't sell their tickets. Someone else is trying to.
Bring the tickets, that is all.
The tickets are in Amaro. How can I get there quickly?
These rails are already there.
Well, thanks for the help.
The gate opens. The gate closes. It does not help.
There's your gatekeeper. Oh, Geppetto. He made it out.
Hey, how'd you get free?
I was born free, Boatnik. Nobody gave me no ticket, so nobody can take it away.
So what are you pacing around here for?
Trying to unwind a little bit. All those years circling in one direction. Gotta even out my life in this world before I go on to the next, you know? Well, that ought to do her.
Goodbye, Geppetto.
Happy trails, Captain. And thanks for setting me straight back there in the drink.
See ya,
This little
Geppetto.
light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine.
Achievement unlocked. Happy trails, Captain.
I could actually do it. I could walk out of this world right now and not look back. But I can't. I can't do it. I'm not leaving without the people I promised to save.
Achievement unlocked. I could walk out of this world and not look back. Yeah, don't let him get hit by the train. I hear you there. He did just kind of walk on the tracks. You know how many people, like, there's a big deal. It's a problem with people getting hit by trains because they were walking on tracks they thought were unused. Like, you gotta look that up sometimes. It's crazy. People actually get hurt. You know,
Recently, I was visited by a bird with a human head. Do you know such a bird, Manuel Calavera?
No. How do you know my...
He knew you, and for you, he left this
Ooh, what I got?
note.
What's my note say?
I know what you're up to. I've been watching. Stay there. I'm coming to sprout you myself. Yours truly, Hector Lamans. Híjole.
Jeez. Yeah, but photographers, there was a some note newsletter, I guess, they put out in our neighborhood that was saying don't lay on trains for photography. Like, photographers don't put your clients in danger and all this stuff because there's a lot of train accidents.
Oh, Gladys would love these.
Oh yeah, Gladys passed out. Remember that?
It's funny because Pete.
Me.
Bruno?
Hey.
Bruno Martinez?
You were the guy who packed me in there. You could have at least given me a magazine. 4 years with nothing to read but this damn mug. What are you doing here?
Look how salty he is.
And if you were headed this way, why didn't you offer me a lift? Ah! Wait, I'm getting out of here. This world's for suckers.
Well, achievement.
It's the mug I gave Bruno, and it's full of that foam I packed him in.
Good deal. We got a mug full of foam. Gonna need that in a minute. Do you remember why? If you'll remember something the elevator demon said back in year 1.
Oh, gran demonio roidor. Oh, gran demonio roidor.
Gladys,
Hear the name of the Great One. Glottis.
what's happening?
Right, sub.
How many days has this grand demon gone without driving?
But we've been hiking for months.
Months? Oh, then the noble one will surely die.
But
I love these guys.
Leslie, I remember.
what's wrong with him?
Do you not know the one purpose, the one skill, the one desire of this humble spirit?
Yes, but we've been so far away from cars and civilization for so long.
Why did he ever leave his home?
I got him fired, and then I needed a ride. Oh, Gladys, what have I done to you? Can you cure him?
His spirit has fallen so low, normal driving would not cure him in time. He needs to go faster. Faster!
Do you have any vehicles here that we could use to revive him?
Only the trucks that deliver the souls, but they are slow. So slow.
I love these little, like, mini Glottises.
Who are you guys?
We are mechanics, same as he. But we have never before seen one of our kind so large.
I've got to go see what I can do.
Come back quickly, for his time here is not long.
Achievement. Let's talk to Meche real quick.
Gladys, I'm sorry. Manny. Why didn't you tell me you were sick?
Couldn't stop. Have to
Butt lattice.
everyone.
Sub gets a point. Because that was good.
Are you in much pain, my friend?
Only because I let you down, Manny.
Glottis, come on.
What can I get you? Will anything help?
I need to race to fly like the old days, Manny. In the bone wagon.
But the bone wagon's not here, carnal.
Maybe I'll see her on the other side.
Can't we make a new hot rod?
Those days are done, Manny. No more hot rod. Hey, what's that red thing?
The gondola?
Oh.
Sweet decal work. Listen, fellas, somebody get a pen.
What?
There it is. My final work.
Look at what he drew on the
could
wall.
Save me if you have the right fuel.
What fuel, Glottis? Glottis.
The right fuel, huh? I may have some of that. Let's go down the break room here. How we doing? Good. Let's open some drawers. Take some stuff.
It's full of rags.
Let's take one. Well,
I hate it when people leave their crusty mugs out in the break room.
There was somebody that will remain nameless.
Oh, we need the rags. I thought he was gonna grab the rag. I didn't intend to put the coffee mug
It was a
on the
good
rack.
idea to have a clean rag around.
Take 526. See, we've done a
better
puzzle
than
similar to
Your
this.
brother's Charango. in this game, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Well, it was a second ago. I think I heard it. It's somewhere in the Mine train station music.
Oh, Peter McConnell, you're so cool. All right, you guys ready? I don't know why they have to do it in that order. Do. Whoa.
What was in that mug? Something that powerful could fuel a rocket. If only we had more.
Well, I could score you a couple of truckloads if you're interested.
We shoot you
Oh,
down
this is
like an
great.
arrow into the wind.
Look at that
Pierce
thing.
the heart of the wind itself and drink the blood of flight. Speed is the food of the great Glottis. Speed bring you life. Come back to us someday.
Oh, Super Glottis. Love this music.
You sure this thing's going to hold together?
At least most of the way. Hey, look! We're already to Rubacava. Manny? Manny? Manny, where are you? Manny, I'm frightened!
Way to freak out, Glottis.
Ah, Rubacava! What a town! Remember the glory days, Manny?
Long gone, my friend.
Sneeze.
There's nothing here for us now.
Except maybe our old car.
Ooh, the bone
Dios
wagon locked
mío.
up.
She's been...
Booby-trapped.
by who? Who?
Do you guys get it? It's a bunch of dominoes. Who booby trapped it? Who? Domino booby trapped it. Oh, that's amazing.
Someone told me like this was the moment they cried in the game, just hearing how scared Glottis was in the scene, because he gets really frightened. And it's actually a reference to a claim that a babysitter made about me when they were babysitting me. They said, "Oh, gee, you were so scared when your parents. You would sit there and you'd say, 'Mother, mother, I'm frightened.'" And I was
No,
like, "Okay,
not
first
the
of all, I never
captain.
said that. I never said mother."
Yeah, that's suspicious right there.
But it got to be this family joke. "Mother, I'm frightened, mother." And so that line actually got in the game.
Was there a commentary when we were in this doorway? We know we can't walk out there, right? So, we got a couple things we can do. Okay, first of all, achievements, right? We got to go back to one particular place.
Well, I think it's one of the really challenging.
Burp. It's not that I don't want to know the commentary. I just don't think it's stream friendly for one thing, because outside of Tim, because he's funny. Not that the other guys aren't, but there's just something about like deep technical discussion about the game that I've found to be less than exciting for people who are watching.
Oh, Lola.
Achievement.
Yeah, the sprouting was came later. It was like a solution to a problem we were having narratively with the game, which is like, how do you make anything matter in the Land of the Dead?
Right.
Like, if you're going up against mobsters in a movie, usually you're afraid they're going to kill you or someone you love, right? Or break your thumbs. And Land of the Dead, who cares? You're dead, right? So we're like, how do you kill people in the Land of the Dead? And so we wanted to have it be that you were essentially brought back to life. Like, it went the other direction.
That's crazy.
And then flowers become the symbol of death in a weird way in the Land of the Dead. But flowers are such a huge part of the Day of the Dead. Like the marigolds that you use in the Day of the Dead celebration, the smell of marigolds are like a big part of the ceremony. So it was nice to have them be part of the game too. And then at the end of the game, we wanted to have this thing called the meadow, which was just full of flowers, which hopefully by that time would just look like death to you.
Well, that's fascinating. This is where you just have to hope that you're finding the right exit. There we go. All right, let's go get the bone wagon out, shall we? Boop a doop a doop doop doop. So that was important to get that achievement.
I think I offended Tim once when I said, Tim, you...
Boop 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 boop.
But it was great. I mean,
Boop a doop boop doop. Again, it's not that I'm not interested in you guys. This place is really kind of fallen apart since we left.
I remember some
What is this?
I would, but I hate sucking gelatin straight from the tap.
Do I have anything? Nope.
Calavera, what are you doing here? I heard you went pow in Zapato, Daddy.
Well, Hector LeMans tried and missed. Now it's my turn. I'm headed to El Maro to put him out of business.
Manny, that place has changed. You don't know what you're getting into. I'd better come with you. Just give me a minute to get ready.
Okay, but if you hear a loud explosion anytime soon, the trip's off.
All right, let's figure this out. We've only got a few places we can go, because I think the elevator's out of order. And I think this thing, like, I think they kind of seal off places you can't go. Yeah.
Maintenance has gotten pretty lax around here, apparently.
Yeah, so let's go down here. Let's go see if we can go to the tattoo place. If you recall, also there's a cat race still happening in the background of this game. Because they programmed the cat race, but they never programmed it to stop. So there's still a script running that we're not seeing that's just making the cats go around and around. Looks like he's climbing into a pit of lava. It's always weirded me out a little.
I have to say, coming out of...
I don't want to wake up Toto.
Yeah, come steal something from him.
An artist. I don't want to wake up Toto.
Is there anything back here we need?
Hold still!
We're stealing something.
I am an artist. Not my fault.
What am I looking at? What do I have in my hand anyway?
Never get me under that thing. never get me under that thing.
Quit whining.
I can't get him to look at the thing he's holding because he's looking at everything else. I think that's...
Liquid nitrogen, not to be used on bone.
Okay, liquid nitrogen. So now I've got to figure out... I know what I need to do.
Don't panic.
I need a cup. Because if I remember right, I've got to make ice cream. Yes, that is the answer. Hey, Zafo. Welcome to the stream, buddy. It's always good to see you. Always good. Oh, I remember.
Manuel Calavera? Well, what happened to the Limbo?
Hate to tell you, Velasco, but she went down at the Pearl. But we found a new ship, the SS La Mancha, and managed to...
The La Mancha? My old rusty bucket. Where is she?
Oh, well, we traded her in Puerto Zapato for a team of sled dogs.
That does it. I'm out of this stinking mob town.
But...
Thanks for finding my baby, Manny. Puerto Zapato, here I come.
Mob town?
Tim, how come you know so much about neurosis and psychosis?
Strong question.
Really,
I don't know if this is
quite
all. I
striking.
don't know if any of this is legitimate psychological knowledge or just what I learned from movies.
well, speaking as sort of a crazy guy myself, it rings true to me.
Maybe I'll just finish this for him.
There we go. That's what I need. All right. That's the ship in the bottle. Do. This area is fairly limited when you come back to it because there's like only a puzzle or two that you actually have to do. We're just gathering parts. And it's funny, like the parts, the cool thing about this adventure games a lot of the times, it's not that you know the solution to the puzzle outright, but you get enough pieces that you kind of figure out what you have to do with all the random pieces you pick up. Like, we know Glottis has a drinking problem.
That's what the lumbago diorama needed. Fake ocean water.
So, since Glottis has a drinking problem, I don't want to say a drinking problem, he likes to drink. Doesn't have a problem, he just enjoys a wee dram from time to time. Sure. Alright, so let's give Glottis a taste of this delicious blue beverage with a boat in it, because, I mean, you can't get the boat in the bottle out.
What's that?
It's, lumbago
True.
lemonade.
Thank
Try
you,
it.
Zafo, you're right.
Perkly little aperitif, actually. Yes, sirree. Not bad, tall. Tell me where you got that right now!
Olivia's kitchen.
Lumbago lemonade!
Manny,
Sub, clip
aren't we in a
that.
hurry?
Don't
Clip
worry, this won't take long.
Clip it.
Oh, my stomach don't stretch like it used to.
Oh, Glottis.
Look at his ears. Get him flipping around.
So what is that stuff they pack canned hams in anyway?
I'd say it's a drinking problem, Zafo, wouldn't you?
Good show, my friend.
You wouldn't happen to have a breath mint on you, I suppose?
Alright. That's horrible. What's amazing is that he threw up all that liquid in there and the dominoes didn't fall over. Fascinating. When the drink exits the way it came in, yes. Okay, well, good. He does have a drinking problem.
Hey, good idea. I bet I could keep it down now that it's cold.
Just let me get across first, okay?
Alright, let's do this just in case I jack something up.
I don't know if people agree with me. That was my idea of what do they call something that makes you barf? Something you take, drink that makes you. No, not expectorant.
No, it's like
Epicac. Epicac.
That's the
Like
syrup.
a verbal epicac. Man, he talks about the stuff they pack Canton hams in because it's always grossed me out. That weird gelatin. Everyone would have a different thing that they'd bring up that would make them barf.
Right.
What's yours?
Yeah. Ipecac.
Oh, look at that.
It sounds like what you do when you eat it.
Ipecac.
Yeah.
I don't know how players are supposed to figure out this puzzle that you have to fill the floor with regurgitated gelatin. It's not the first thing that jumps into people's minds. Where the hell did you get that?
I forgot
liquid
there was.
nitrogen?
I thought there was. I forgot there was a regurgitated gelatin puzzle in the game. That's a standard thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I love everything about that conversation.
I'd better disarm her first.
So we're supposed to make a joke.
I'd better disarm her first. Soon to be known as the Blown Wagon.
Hey, that's not funny!
There we go. We got the achievement. You have to examine the bone wagon. That's what we needed.
I'd better disarm her first.
Yeah, you better. Then you pull the button.
I'd rather defuse the bomb first.
How do we defuse the bomb? How do we do it?
I'd better disarm her first.
I know. I'm hitting the button. Let's see. Do I have more to pour more liquid nitrogen on it? Because that seems like a.
There can't be
way.
too much in here. I'd better save it.
Maybe we chop it. I feel like it's just it's a small thing.
I don't want to mess up my blade. I don't want to mess up my blade.
Does it feel right? Whoop. There's like this little meter here.
Ooh, these are still unstabilized. I'd rather defuse the bomb first.
Still unstabilized.
Soon to be known as the Blown Wagon.
Hey!
Fiendish. There can't be too much in here. I'd better save it. There can't be too much in here. I'd better save it. There can't be too much in here. I'd better save it. I don't want to mess up my blade.
It's so gross, the walking sounds.
I don't want to mess up my blade.
Okay, so that... How do we defuse the bomb?
I'd rather defuse the bomb first.
Well, I know.
Well,
oh,
here goes nothing.
Just gotta look at the right thing. Yes. Look at that city,
Looks
man.
like Hector's taking over the whole town.
He hasn't had much resistance. There's only one small group who oppose him, and they live out on the fringes of the city.
Places like this, you mean?
I hope they're not hurting Glottis.
Huh. Shows what you know about this group. Their leader is a great man who...
Manuel Calavera, we meet again. I see you have found what you were looking for. How fortunate for you to arrive now, just as we too are about to achieve success. Our army has grown, and right now our top agents are in Hector's weapons lab, about to close in on the enemy in his own den. I couldn't have done it without you, Manuel.
Top men.
It was a trap! Stand back. There's only one thing to do.
Thank you, sir. You have saved me. But more than that, you have enabled me to continue to serve the movement.
What did you say about a trap?
Hector uncovered our agent in his weapons lab.
No.
idiot, Bowsley. Your new lab assistant is a spy. Haven't you ever heard of a background check?
I want that poster on the wall.
What? No time to explain. Now I'll have to take matters into my own hands.
Take me with you. I've longed to be of service to your cause for years.
Yeah, probably was. Salvador Limones. Like, Glottis is suspicious.
Remember one day.
I imagine these pigeons.
We gotta play with the radio.
I remember having to get...
Calling all cars. Calling all cars.
Manuel, is everything okay?
Just testing the equipment, Sal.
Salvador, maybe you should shut that thing off so we can talk.
Salvador. I don't trust her.
Come here, little Manny. Ow! Hey, must be little Meche. Who's the plant nut?
That nut is Hector Lemon's personal munitions expert, Bowsley, a.k.a. the florist. That was his job in the old world, but here he's a botanical weapons expert. This has left him fairly conflicted.
Why does he make Sproutella for Hector instead of our side?
We've been trying to recruit him for years, but his lab is in Hector's tower. He's untouchable.
We haven't done it in too many games, but having a year transition between things and changing the location and letting you pick up friends and travel, like, just allows you to have so much character development where Manny and Glottis have now been through a lot of stuff together, and they're in different clothes, which is, like, they're in different jobs, and they've moved from town to town together, and just starts to build this real friendship between them, which is nice. And I think I realized I'm going to put 4-year transitions in all games from now on, just so we can have that kind of relationship building.
It's a good tool to have.
Any messages for me?
Nope, calls stopped coming for you the day you left. They're still sending you that lingerie catalog, though.
Anybody else notice that there's no frame rate drops so far? We're still doing pretty good. What was that? What's that beep? No, because I did something? No. Do. I'm gonna need your arm.
Better save this part from sprouting.
Because we all know. Why would I say what? What did I say? What did I say that was bad? I didn't even catch what I don't even know what I'm talking about.
In. Salvador? I bet the agent in this photo is the poor guy that Hector just shot.
That was weird. Oh yeah, you're right. I probably just cursed us.
One of the standard things that happens in noir is a guy meets a woman that just spirals him into a world of shadows and intrigue and stuff
You're
like
right.
that. Like, and sometimes it's because it's a femme fatale who's up to no good.
I did another
and sometimes it's
small
also
tweak.
a totally innocent woman who just happens
Hopefully
to be on
fixes
this
it.
path that she's in sort of trouble, and he gets pulled into it. So you meet Meche in this world, and it spins Manny off into this whole different path. But it's really, for some reason, it was important to me that Manny was actually partially to blame, or feel like he was partially to blame.
Right.
Like he thought he had caused her to be lost.
Right.
When it was actually more Domino's fault that she got sent off. He stole her number 9 ticket.
Well, you didn't want to blame the woman, like
Well,
say Double Indemnity does, or
yeah, where she was actually scheming and where this is more just someone who Manny feels like he has caused misfortune to come to.
Right, or Maltese Falcon does, for that matter. Yeah.
So sad, that poor agent.
I bet the agent in this photo is the poor guy that Hector just shot.
We're gonna need that later. I'm glad I dug it out of the trash. In adventure games, you steal everything that's not nailed down. It's important.
Okay, here's the plan. I need a disguise so I can get close to Hector, and a gun so we'll have something to talk about when I get there.
If you figure out that part, I'll go find out where he is.
His casino tower is directly above these headquarters.
Wow.
All right, meet me there.
He must have turned
Volunteers quickly for dangerous work. She could be very useful to the cause.
As far as I'm concerned, she is the cause.
Hector must have turned the Department of Death building into his casino. Just paralleling current conditions.
Oh my god.
Look at that.
I forgot about this set.
That looks like a...
Not right now.
We can talk to Gladys though, right? Come on, Manny. Say hello to
Not
everybody.
right now.
No. Alright. Let's see. We got different places to go. We're not gonna go this way, because we're just gonna get lost in the tunnels. We need to go this way first. We need to get to the ladder. There we go. Oh, and we have to press up. Didn't realize that we had to actually control it. I figured you just, once you get to the ladder, you're going up it or you're going down it. They let us control it. How kind of them.
Remember the...
Stairs there. Let's go to the casino.
Gotta figure out some way to disguise this pretty face before I hit the streets.
You're right. Climb up this ladder. Casino. By the way, me and Steph have just watched all 3 Ocean's movies, 11, 12, and 13 again. Good gravy, those things are so good.
It's not like Johnny Thunder lets just anybody in his review. No. I mean, being allowed to wear the Johnny Thunder makeup is an honor. Yes. A privilege. Yes. So I said to her, you give me that 10% discount or I'm taking my business elsewhere. You said that? Well, oh yes, I was mad, you know. And then, here's the good part. You don't say.
Let's take this coffee mug. Mine.
Show business coffee. Little too hot for my pockets, thank you.
Oh, I just gotta carry it?
I am a busy man.
One of the cool things...
Oh, coffee, great.
I'll fill up your coffee, sure. They both wanted coffee. Good. Well...
About time we got a PA around here. Hey, kid, keep it black and keep it coming, all right?
Wow. Doot, 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 doot.
So then I says...
Doot, 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 doot. Bloop, 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 bloop.
Ah! Ow! Oh, what did you do that for? I didn't. You melted my makeup. I can't go on like this. I took you under my wing, and this is how you pay me back. No, it's not like that.
Take that.
There is no... This is a really boring fact. I'm going to share it anyway. There's no inventory combinations in Grim Fandango. You can't use an object with another object in your inventory.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that's true.
So if you want to put the bone in the bone grinder, you have to put them in this receptacle in the room. Another weird mechanical contrivance from my own head. A handheld snow grinder that would plug into a giant snow grinder. I'm sure they have those, right?
What's a snow grinder?
It's like a fake, like to make fake snow for the show. And this is what I'm talking about. You
Never
can't
even
use
thought
the
about
hand
that.
with the snow grinder. So you put the snow grinder down, and then put the hand in it, and then pick it up. And that's how you combine. This is a one-object combination puzzle we have. I don't know why the lid
Spoiler.
closes. That was like really important, technically.
We're gonna take the coffee pot back down because we can't put it in our pockets. Then we're gonna go back up and get that thing. By the way,
I don't see any place to serve coffee here.
that would have been a spoiler if I didn't know I had to do that already. So if you ever do play games with commentary, because of reasons like that, it's probably best to play it yourself without the commentary before you turn the commentary on. Or you end up listening to something that spoils a thing for you. Especially if you already didn't even know you needed the hand. Now you know you need the hand.
I think he'd be happy to know his body was serving the cause like this. This snowmaker is huge, but the grinder part looks handheld.
And the lid closes.
Aha! It's a bone chipper now. Nope, once you grind bone, you can't go back to fake snow.
Hey, I mean, the guy, he's just happy that his hand gets put to use.
Hey, kid, this is your lucky day. We got an opening, and you're the newest Thunder Boy in the Johnny Thunder Review.
Yes, I've been working for this moment all my life.
Then sit on down. We got to start your makeup. Now, don't go too far. You never know what time is showtime around here.
Sweet. Now I've got my disguise. Now it'll look ridiculous. It's perfect. Now we can go up into the casino. Everybody wants to know what the casino looks like. Literally, the razor from pencil. You're not wrong. Hey, it's Elevator Dude.
I relied on Tony Plana to improvise a lot of Spanish because I didn't write any of the Spanish dialogue. I'd write Buddy. It was always like, Buddy, hey, Buddy, what's going on?
And you would
bud?
say F.A.
He'd go, yeah, let's say Carnal, which is like, Carnal was like, really close.
Like carnal, like
of
blood brothers.
Yeah, blood brothers.
Yeah.
And then it's like, I think he calls him hermano, like brother, a few places. And also the Icole. And then there's a really bad word for goat, which he's like, oh, in Cuba, he's a Cuban actor, and he's like, it's not that bad in Cuba. In Mexico, that's a swear word. But I mean, here there's some Spanish in here that might be not for children.
Need a rating?
Yeah, I need a rating only in Spanish.
Going up?
This elevator goes up straight to the penthouse suite of Hector Lamans. Mr. Lamans, he only do the business with the very select elite clientele.
I'm select, and I'm very elite.
You look like you work in a meat locker to me, pal.
These aren't my regular clothes.
Well, then you get your regular clothes. I'll give you the regular treatment.
Ah, okay, so can't be wandering around in all this makeup and all this stuff. Who are you guys? Chow Chilla Charlie.
Hola. No drinks for me, thanks.
Is that Meche?
Buenos dias.
Back off, sleazeball, or my husband here will bust your jaw.
That was quick.
The game was so long and complex and had new characters in like the last act and stuff.
Right.
And I was like, how do we make so much complexity in in 3 years? I know it sounds like a long time to people who don't. A lot of it was that it was double through. It was like 6 years because we also worked all night for 3
Right,
years.
that's
Oh my
true.
god.
We worked all day and all night.
That
for
is
3
Hooray,
years. It was like
gaming.
a 6-year project. And for the good of the games industry, we try not to do that anymore. And people thought when the game was going late, like it took longer than it was not. It was supposed to take like a year.
He's
not,
good.
Like 3 years.
Yes.
And people wanted to do it episodically. Like, let's just release it episodically. But who knows what would happen if we had done that? Because it might not have made Act 2 or Act 3.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the way things are changing at the company.
That's a good point. Episodic would have been risky.
He's doing Army. I think that's his deal. He's doing like
Right. Yeah. No, I
Soldier
get
Boy.
it. Yeah. It's like Gomer Pyle. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yes,
Kind
you
of.
see that.
Kind of like.
Is that a bug or is that
no,
for
he's
real?
doing,
Maybe we'll find out.
Well, I mean, not Gomer
Yeah.
specifically himself, but that sort of world of humor. Like T. Boone Pickens. No, not T. Boone Pickens, but
T-Bone.
T-Bone Pickens.
That's some of the most
Slim
visually-
Pickens. There we go. Now,
Oh, exactly,
Like
like Slim
Slim Pickens in Doctor Strangelove.
Yeah, let's talk to this homie.
Hey, what's going on under that raincoat?
I don't know what's going on under that makeup. Agent Calavera?
You? Didn't Salvador chop you in half early this evening?
Yes, which has given me this glorious opportunity to serve the cause by gathering funds for the LSA while stealing from our arch enemy at the same time.
What exactly are you doing with these slot machines?
I'll stick myself inside like a finger down the throat of Hector Limons himself, and I'll make the machine regurgitate the wealth it has devoured.
Yeah. Can you crack any machine?
None of these unholy temples is safe from the LSA. Mira!
Can you crack any machine?
Okay.
None of these unholy temples is safe from the LSA. Mira!
Hola.
See, he's getting down in there.
No drinks for me, thanks. Meche, it's me.
Manny? That's some costume. Here, help me get Mr. High Roller here into this sheet so we can get out of here.
Say, is
Is that you, young lady? I'll get you.
So gross.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Special assignment just in from Salvador.
God.
Come on.
Not funny.
Crack that machine and leave the change right away.
Yes, sir!
Young lady.
It's like he's stuck in the sheet. He's just gonna hang out in there forever.
Help! Help! Not funny.
Nice. This Ocean's 14.
I did it. My system worked. I knew it. I told you.
That's great. Now let's go so you can buy me a drink at the Romano.
I don't know why she called him her husband.
I'll meet you at the train station with the tickets. There won't be one from me, so you'll have to go back by yourself.
I'll tell that gatekeeper everything. He has to help us.
It's a toga party?
Come, my lovely. I have another infallible system I'd like to demonstrate. Ow.
That's terrible.
No, God!
What happens if I go in here? Nothing. Oh, my suit.
A little tight in the shoulders, but at least it doesn't reek of sled dog.
Yeah, we did. Did you clip it?
I'm not going up there unarmed.
Oh, I need a gun. That's right. I need a gun. So I gotta go to the botanist.
I'm not putting those clothes back on. They stink.
No, don't go in there. Tank controls. Ah! No, I'm stuck. There we go. I had to back out. Had a panic there for a second. Which reminds me, I should totally save the game every now and then. Save game. Boop, boop. Going down the stairs. I think... Oh, I know what we need to do. I got it. I remember. We have to send a message to the botanist. But how do we do that? Like this. You guys remember, the paper we've got is a threatening letter from Hector LeMans to us. Well...
Okay, don't bite. This is a note. You like notes, remember?
It doesn't say Manny on it, does it? It's just a threatening letter to whoever receives it.
Well, here goes nothing. Go, baby, por la revolución!
Go find that dead body. This music is so awesome. And I want that poster.
One of Hector's messengers. With a message for me? I know what you're up to. I've been watching. I'm coming to sprout you myself. George truly, Hector LeMans. I knew it! I knew he was out to get me the whole time! You'll never find my secret right out that door. You're going to have to find yourself another Flores!
No, I want that poster. It's like... I watched Shawshank Redemption the other day, too, and that one kind of reminded me. Because the Rita Hayworth poster. Or what started as a Rita Hayworth poster. Gosh, that was a good movie. Like... Flawless.
Give me that.
I didn't put in...
Not so high!
Nah. Forgot this is
If
like
I touch that stuff, I'd end up with morning glory mittens.
I really like puzzles where you use things backwards.
Mhm.
Like you
Right.
use the instead of using a metal detector to find something metal, you use something metal to find a metal detector in the kitty litter, and then here you're instead of shooting Sproutella into a bones, you're using bone flakes to expose a Sproutella chain. I love this room. It looks almost exactly like the concept
Right.
art. It looks like so painted.
Or to open a door, you lock it.
Mm-hmm. Maybe that's just the formula for all the puzzles. You do something backwards.
Makes
If I
sense.
touch that stuff,
No.
I'd end up with morning glory mittens. I don't really want to do that.
Watch the chrome!
Alright, I need to get up here. Let me get in your car.
Not so high!
Maybe I can use the bone. Yeah, I know.
Watch the chrome!
He does have a 1,000-yard stare, doesn't he?
No use for it.
Where is he used for it? Get in the thing.
If I touch that stuff, I'd end up with morning glory mittens. No use for it.
Fine, over this way.
I saw Bowsley run down here. Where did he go?
You know that, but here.
The flakes of bone are sprouting when they hit the puddle and turning into baby tears.
There was another commentary. There's.
I think something that helped make this game, one of the secrets to it, is just watching a lot of old movies.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of this, it's like some of them are references, but a lot of them are like plot elements, ideas of relationships between people. Is the subtle stuff that came out of watching old black and white movies, because they just did stuff so differently then. And I mean, I know there were formula movies back then, but they're not the current formulas, you know, and they're not as pat as the movies you'd watch today. They're surprising. Like old film noir movies have relationships between people that feel really different than modern relationships. Some of them are messed up and based on old social things, and some of them are just like cooler. It's weird.
Well, there's a certain stoicism that you don't,
and a certain
kind of reserve maybe you don't see in characters.
And a little
now.
bit of an honesty in characters. Like
At the
nowadays,
same time,
like you don't think the way people talk now. There's different layers of meaning to everything and different
like,
subtexts.
Say everything's cool, which means which means F you, which means that no, it's more like things.
So
were
even though they're old, they're very refreshing, is what I'm saying. Like Casablanca has a lot of just honest people talking honestly to each other in a way that's different than a modern movie.
It's not wrong. Casablanca's great. If you've never watched it, highly recommend it. I guess he went this way.
Bowsley's probably in that maze, but I'd never be able to find him without something really helpful.
I've got it. It's right here. There we go.
Okay. I think I could follow the trail this way, but I need a little light.
There we go.
Hey, what's that?
That must be the florist hideout.
No, not that. The thing coming at us!
giant alligator. Like a clot is covering his eyes. How do I get off of this thing? There we go.
There was a certain amount of improvisation that the more towards the end of the game you got, the more the musicians improvise, and so sort of like
this sounds like
everything's
the Meadow kind of. Isn't it?
It is. It's a little bit like that. In fact, I think it's a remix of some of the tracks I used in the Meadow, and they're sort of riffing on the Hector theme.
Wait, how are they? Where's the Hector theme in this?
The da 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 is part of.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh my God, you're ripping this whole game wide open with this Hector conspiracy.
That's what I do is hum the Hector theme to them before they would start jamming.
That's awesome. All right. Oh, I guess we gotta go down the ladder first. Can I climb back up, or is it gonna try to eat me? There's so much stuff in my pockets. Oh my gosh. That's a horrible sound. It's a really good-looking 1998 3D alligator. Oh my gosh, I keep hitting back. Tank controls. Okay, there we go.
I really didn't like early 3D.
Yeah.
Like 90s 3D. Because
No, he's right. 90s 3D was
cardboard
crap.
boxes that were taped together and that someone had dragged nylons over, you know? That implies a lot more smooth skinning than actually existed. It was really like, it was really, and then everything was painted on the outside, even things that should be modeled as an interior space, like ribs on a skeleton or something. Everything was painted on the outside.
Right.
And it looked ridiculous.
So it looked like everybody was wearing a Halloween costume anyway.
Yeah, and then I saw those papier-mâché skeletons with the painted the ribs on the outside, and I was like, this is perfect. This kind of folk art would actually look really good in 3D. There was a lot of pressure to get into 3D back then because it was seen as the future. I mean, obviously it was because a lot of everything turned into 3D, but 2D is still a big money-making thing in games too.
I think it depends. You just have to, it's your application.
Hector? Hector, is that you? You better back off, man!
Hey, you guys like puzzles where I use the sides, right?
I feel... Hey, do you know what you just did? You just opened Pandora's box! You get out of here right now or I'll let you have it.
I don't need that. I just wanted to put it away. Ding ding.
Hey there, stranger.
It's like
Can
a
I help
Pavlovian
you?
response.
I'm looking for something
Hey,
in a
Scum
9
Buddy,
millimeter.
dude.
Oh, well, I have a very pretty bouquet of that right here.
You're the best.
There you go. Would you like some baby's breath to go with that?
Sure.
All right, here you go. You have a great day now.
Joe, have a great day. Oh, thank goodness. Didn't have to deal with the alligator again. Scumbuddy, man, it's been a long time since I've seen you in the chat. Welcome, welcome. Super happy to have you. I can't even remember, like, what game were we playing when you were hanging out? It was another LucasArts game. I can't remember which one it was. It's either one of the monkey games or it wasn't Full Throttle. It's fun though. Always good to see you. Okay, I got my gun now, so we can like go upstairs.
I'm here to conduct business with Hector Lamans. I just spoke with him on the phone and he's expecting me.
You know Hector Lamans, huh?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Then answer me this one simple question. Okay. How old was Hector Lamans when he stole his first $1?
12.
Yeah, well, that was an easy one.
Too bad. I win.
Best 2 out of 3.
Don't mess with me. I know Hector Le Mans.
I thought I put that in there. I didn't know that happened. Manny actually got to do some salesmanship.
Oh, we gotta listen to that after we talk to these guys. I'm not gonna let it spoil anything.
Celso Flores, what are you doing in Hector Le Mans' waiting room?
Oh, he sent us out here to make up our minds about his offer. Who are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm your travel agent.
I'm your travel agent.
Oh, I have a travel agent already. But he's miles away mopping floors in an automat, so I suppose the position is open.
Actually, I work for Hector. He sent me to answer your questions.
Oh, yeah, Quantum Break.
I'll handle this, my sweet one.
Oh, time would be a fourth dimension.
What can you tell me about these double N tickets? This price seems
Is that game
much
worth it,
more
Scum Buddy?
than double.
It's a scam. The tickets are counterfeit.
It's a scam. The tickets are counterfeit. Take your money and
MI2.
run.
That was it.
Oh, don't try any of that tricky reverse psychology on me, my friend.
They cost a mint because they save you a mint.
Well, they cost a mint because they save you a mint.
Well, I don't have a mint, so what do I care?
What exactly are you saving your money for? A rainy day? Because let me tell you, you're dead. Every day is rainy from now on.
Yes, but there's no reason not to be careful with your money.
How do we do it?
The real question is, don't you feel you're worth it?
I know we're worth it, but are the tickets worth it?
Well, enough about you guys. Let me tell you about my problems.
Actually, we have a lot of talking we need to do, so...
I can't raise my arms in this
I can't
suit.
raise my arms in this suit.
Well, let's just hope no one pulls the gun on you tonight, huh?
I just got back from the worst vacation I've ever had.
Actually, I just got back from quite an adventure myself, so...
Well, I'm sure you've seen flying spiders and flaming beavers, but trust me, it gets worse. You see, I've been to the edge of the world and back.
I had no idea traveling the land of the dead was so fraught with peril.
Now, how much would you pay just to skip the whole thing?
Darling, come. Let us blow our nest egg together. Mr. Le Mans, we've decided to take you up on your generous offer.
Excellent. Excellent. The little lady changed your mind, eh?
No, actually, it was your agent over there.
Of course. He's one of my best. Well, come on in. Let's chat, shall we?
Still got it.
Oh, the commentary went away. I should have listened to it prior to talking to them.
I don't know who you are, and I don't know what spell you cast on the Flores couple, but stick around. Once I'm done with them, there's something across town I'd like to show you. Am I talking about just a job here, or am I talking about opportunity in the general sense? We've had a lot of openings in this office in the last couple of years, and frankly, we've had trouble filling them. I could really use a closer like you on the team.
Okay, so that the headquarters wasn't.
This could be your office.
The achievement. It's called the right way.
Try this on. See how it feels. That's yours too. And as an added bonus, 2% of these, Mr.
My name's Calavera, and I want a bigger cut.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Calavera, I'm going to need most of these to get myself out of this world. You see, I've been a very bad boy.
I'm going to deliver those tickets to their rightful owners, and I'm going to deliver you to the compost pile.
Got him right in the face. Take that, evil bird. you get for trying to get away from me.
Hello? Pigeons? Friends now?
Make sure there's nothing I need to look at around here. There always is. There's always something.
It's Sproutella, not Spackle.
Well, we'll do a little bit of this.
Well, so much for my third arm.
Dun, 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 dun. It's funny, it matters what order you do this in.
Well, it's gonna happen eventually.
Ay, Chihuahua!
My tickets. Hey. That's yours.
That one must be yours.
Don't forget to send for help.
It's a huge case. Look at Glottis. Glottis ripped that thing's head off.
Get in, quick.
We were supposed to have coverage back there. Where are all of Salvador's men?
I don't know. He hasn't told me yet.
What? No.
Hola, Manuel.
No.
Time for you to swing, Daddy-O. Let's see you walk.
She pulled Sal's head off.
These flowers? All people Hector has sprouted?
Hey, when you're on top like my boyfriend Hector is, you make a lot of enemies.
Gosh, she's awful.
What?
You know, you really have bad taste in men.
No, I have a taste for really bad men. There's a difference.
That's clever. Do I have anything useful? Liquid nitrogen and a bone grinder. I don't even have my scythe. We go up this hill.
Oh, I think I thought of the scary thing that ends in a greenhouse. It's
Frosty the Snowman.
Frosty the Snowman.
That's true.
Frosty the Snowman, they travel with the snowman, and then she needs to stay warm, so he brings her in. She's gonna freeze to death. So
I
he brings
remember
her to
that.
the greenhouse, but then the bad magician locks him inside the greenhouse,
so it's
and
like
so
a
he
version of
melts.
Frozen.
And I almost cry every time.
Oh.
And then Santa comes and reminds you that it's magic Christmas snow that he's made out of. Okay. That's
Oh
enough
my
about Frosty
goodness,
the
I
Snowman.
missed out on that.
So this is obviously a reference to Frosty the Snowman.
Yeah. That's a famous noir for sure.
Well, I mean, modern noir.
Yeah.
Its themes are subtle.
She loves me. She loves me not.
Well, you're half right.
Oh, Manny, so cynical. What happened to you, Manny, that caused you to lose your sense of hope, your love of life?
I died.
I see.
I love angry Manny.
I guess Domino is right. You don't have a shred of optimism.
Well, when it comes to shreds, Dom is the expert.
And by that same logic, Manny, you're about to become an expert in botany.
Is this where you tell me all about your secret plan, Hector? How you stole double-end tickets from innocent souls, pretended to sell them, but really hoarded them all for yourself in a desperate attempt to get out of the land of the dead?
No.
This is where you'll writhe around in excruciating pain for about an hour, because that idiot Bowsley ran off with all the fast-acting Sproutella. The slow stuff will sprout you, but it's going to take a long time, I'm sorry to say.
Oh, jeez.
Manny, where are you going? You've got some time, you know, before you have to leave. Get it? Leave!
Man, that hurts. Ugh.
Gracias, Toto Santos.
I wonder if you were to lay around for an hour like that.
Come on, shake it for me, baby.
If
One of you
the
must
game,
be
if you
mine.
lose the game, you could eventually sprout. Let your guard down, lady.
Salvador? Manuel, listen carefully. There's a gun in the trunk of this car, but the trunk key is with my body somewhere in the meadow behind the greenhouse. Find it!
Right.
And tell Eva that I know she will guide the Alliance wisely when I am gone. For when I bite this explosive tooth, the deadly cloud will sprout not just my target, but me as well.
Your target? What are you...
Hey, get out of there.
Farewell, my friend.
Oh, no.
What were you talking about with the head of the LSA in there?
Oh, that's a burn.
Huh, Sal? Got something you want to share with the class?
Only this. Viva la revolución! Ah!
She's dead. Sal's dead. Everybody's
He's
dead.
fine right where he is. Hey! My scythe. Well, what do you know? Sal had a ticket all along.
Well, I think it's
Sal had a ticket. Oh, the key to the trunk is with his body.
It's locked. It's amazing how Salvador's ticket is still drawn to him.
Yep. That means out of all this field of flowers, we're gonna have to go find Sal's body. But good thing we have a metal detector. In the form of a number 9 ticket. Like how they call them double N tickets. That's fun. Lucky for me.
Seems to be attracted to something over this way.
Come on.
I don't really want to do that. Seems to be attracted to something over this way. Seems to be attracted to something over this way. It's not doing anything now. Seems to be attracted to something over this way.
Seems like it's not only picking up stuff. I feel like I was on it, you know?
Seems to be attracted to something over this way. Seems to be attracted to something over this way. I don't really want to do that. Seems to be attracted to something. Not doing anything now. I don't really want to do that.
Gotta find it. There it goes. It's so tragic seeing his number 9 ticket just flapping around on him. He never got to use it. He sacrificed his soul, man.
This must be the key to Salvador's trunk.
Alright. Let's go open it up. Let's finish this thing, you guys. It's a long run from that greenhouse. Like, imagine if you played this entire game and you didn't realize you could hold shift to run.
Ah, yes. Lots of ammo. Freeze, Hector.
Yeah, you heard me.
Yeah. If only we were gonna actually confront Hector. We're not gonna confront Hector. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. See you later, Hector.
That doesn't sound good.
Being sprouted is bad. Well, adventure game boss battles aren't like you normally get in a game. They're different.
You can count them if you want. They're all here.
How about yours?
The company gave me
It's
one
been
on the
5
other
weeks,
end.
6
Sort of
weeks.
every time in prison.
I think.
And, demons ride free, right?
Aw, man, you know I can't
No, it's
go
been
with
5.
you. I'm a spirit of the land and all that. I can't ever leave this world.
I guess I got so wrapped up in saving people, I just assumed I'd be able to save you too.
Yeah, but I don't need to be saved. I like it here. I'm not all alone in that basement anymore, thanks to you. I got a new job and all these new friends. I'm a big demon success story.
So, I guess this is it then.
Come here, give me a hug.
Ah, Glottis.
You were the best boss I ever had. Bye.
Oh, the Angelitos.
Manny,
Yeah?
when we get to the next world,
What is it, Angel?
are we going to be together?
You know, sweetheart, if there's one thing I've learned, it's this. Nobody knows what's gonna happen at the end of the line. So you might as well enjoy the trip.
Kissing with no lips. Achievement unlocked. Year 4. We did it, everybody. We did it. That was awesome. Krund, we've been playing this game for 5 weeks, one of which we weren't able to stream, so it took me 4 weeks to get through the game. It was awesome. What'd you guys think? Did you like it? It's easily one of my favorite stories in adventure gaming. Yes, I think I did. I think I just missed the how do you do it? Most recent. Yeah, I got 47 out of 47, so I did it. I did it. I got the achievements. I got all of it. So that was awesome. That's the first game I've ever got all the achievements in, which is cool, you know. But no, I love this game so much. Thanks, Ogdrpog. Yeah, it's a rad game. It's super fun. Like this game came out in 1998. I was 13 at the time, and I picked it up like right out of the gate. Hey, WC Mitch, what's up? You just missed the conclusion of the story. But I remember everybody was talking about like, oh, it's a new game by Tim Schafer. It's gonna be awesome. It's an adventure game and it's gonna do great. And it got Game of the Year. I think it was GameSpot's Game of the Year maybe, which was really big, important back then. And it still didn't sell well. So it's still like, when Grimm as well supported as it was by like everybody, and everybody loved it, the critics loved it, it just didn't sell. And they were like, that's it, man. Adventure games are done. They're no longer a marketable product. It was like, oh crap. So we went a long time without games. So we have to talk about what game we're playing next, you guys. We gotta pick a good one. What are we gonna play next? Thinking about Toonstruck maybe? Year 4 felt cheap and rushed. There's a good possibility it was. I mean, if you think about the budget and time constraints, and Tim Schafer was well known at the time for delivering things late. Oh, that's a vote for The Dig. The Dig. I know WC Mitch wants me to play The Dig so bad. Portal 2 is not an adventure game, sub. I'm not playing Portal 2. We already did a Monkey Island series playthrough recently. So, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Monkey Island was already done. We've got Loom. We haven't done Loom yet. WC Mitch has been begging me to play The Dig since, like, I started the adventure game stream. Yeah, Krund, we did the 3 of them. We didn't do the 4th one because the idea of doing monkey combat again made me want to punch myself in the face. I did not. It's not that I didn't enjoy. There were moments in Monkey 4 that were fun, but I just could not bring myself to revisit it. Plus, there's no super supported way to play it now. There's some emulators and stuff that you can use, like Scum VM. And yes, there are 5. There's 4. Because I didn't play Tales of Monkey Island. We played 3 of them. Monkey 1, Monkey 2, and Monkey 3. Skip Monkey 4, and I can't access Tales even though I own it. Because of some shenanigans with Telltale Games from back in the day. Tales of Monkey Island was great. That was actually Ron Gilbert participated in that one. Yeah, but those were all great. I don't know what big games were in '98. Half-Life, maybe? Yeah. So let's plan on doing The Dig. I've got a copy of The Dig. We'll play that, and that one's I've never even touched. So a lot of these have been ones we've been revisiting. Leisure Suit Larry. I don't know if I can do it. Warcraft 3 is not an adventure game, sub. I don't think I can do Leisure Suit Larry, Krund. The dude who wrote those and developed those was at Dragon Con this year. Or I guess I should say last year. Yeah, I don't think I can do Leisure Suit Larry. Let's shoot for The Dig. Quick question for those in the know. Does The Dig have any, like... Yeah, true. Oh yeah, we haven't done any of Sam and Max. That's on the list for sure. Hitchhiker's Guide. That's what that is, right? Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? No. H2G2 makes me, for whatever reason, made me think Hitchhiker's Guide. That was a text adventure. Warcraft is an adventure game. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I tried to play the Hitchhiker's Guide once, and I couldn't even get out of the first room. Okay, no lockouts and dig, no deaths. Okay, that's cool. I really hate dead-end adventure games. I don't play adventure games so that I can save every 5 minutes and just hope to God that I haven't thrown out an inventory item I needed. I hate that. So I'll be avoiding games that do that if at all possible, which means King's Quest is an iffy one. Because, oh gosh, I'm pretty sure I played King's Quest back in the day and was really excited to play it, and I couldn't figure out a puzzle, and I almost swear to this day that puzzle was unbeatable because of something I had that I'd thrown out, and I just didn't know it. So I was just like, what in the world's going on? Okay, I'll play the dig. Let's do the dig. And then, yeah, we need to play Sam & Max Hit the Road. I've never played Sam & Max Hit the Road. As big of a LucasArts adventure gamer I am, never played it. And then there's a bunch of them that Telltale did that we can go back and play. I think I played the first one, but I didn't play any of the episodes after that. So we'll have to check that out. Why don't I have an instant rimshot button? I should. I don't. This is the best I can do. Get a point. So I do have a huge list. I keep it in a Google Doc. And I think whatever, now that it's the last episode of this, whatever I tweaked most recently with Grim Fandango to make the frame rates not drop seemed to have worked. Oh, sweet. Thanks, WC Mitch. I'd appreciate that. I think I have like the third one, because it's in one of my friends' libraries. So we can call this Grim Fandango stream done, baby. Complete. And we'll do the dig next. Doop. Oop, that's not what I want to do. Gotta update it in my spreadsheet, because that's how adults keep track of their stuff. Alright. So the dig. We'll do that next. Good. Do I own the dig? I don't know. I thought I did. Let's see. I'm having to buy a new water heater. I don't really want to have to buy another game. No, sweet. The dig is in my library. Alright, I'm good. So I've played... I have not played the original Maniac Mansion. The original Maniac Mansion is actually inside Day of the Tentacle as well. You can go to a computer in the game and fire up Maniac Mansion. Zach McCracken is on my list. I actually talked to David Fox via Twitter about Zach McCracken. David Fox is super active on Twitter. If you are a fan of his work, he worked on Thimbleweed Park, and he worked on Zach McCracken. I think he was project lead for Zach McCracken. One of the first dudes at LucasArts. He's a super cool guy. David B. Fox on Twitter. But I talked to him. He said Zach was one of his favorite games he ever made. There were dead ends in Zach, and he regrets that they didn't develop those out. But yeah. we're playing the game again. Starting over. No, we're not gonna do that. But anyway, yeah, so let's plan on that. I've got a ton of them in here though. Like we've got Zach McCracken I added. I even added some sort of like Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons is a recent adventure-esque game. I did put Zork in here. It's on my list. Full Throttle Remastered on here. It's going to be a while before we visit that. Yeah, I've got the Indiana Jones games. I've got Fate of Atlantis and Last Crusade. Grim Speed Run. No, I could probably get through them pretty fast. Yeah, WC Mitch, would you consider Brothers an adventure game? Would it? Because it's got puzzle solving. It's just a little different. Yeah, the little Full Throttle is great. You and C Mitch both are big Full Throttle greatest adventure game ever made kind of fans. I want to play the remastered one. It's just the first. I think it was the first time I streamed an adventure game. First time I streamed an adventure game was the end of Day of the Tentacle because I just fired it up the stream because why not? but I didn't do. It's weird without any music. I don't know what to do with myself. Let's put this back on. Yeah, I don't. Similar, but not really. It's more like Ico. Okay, or Eco. Okay. Yeah, Full Throttle. We played the original version of it on stream. That was super fun. We had a blast with that. But I would really like to play the remastered one. I just want to give it a little more time. Yeah, it's probably been almost a year now. We'll give it a little more time. So I've got Loom. Toonstruck is one I really want to play. I actually have the discs for that down here. Toonstruck was one by Virgin Interactive. Didn't get much marketing push at all. Still a fantastic game. Starring Christopher Lloyd. You play Christopher Lloyd throughout the game. It has Ben Stein in it. It has Tim Curry in it. It's a really well-acted, well-developed adventure game from a company that wasn't really a thing. Was it Burst Media and Virgin Interactive published it or something? Picked it up on a whim at the mall with my parents. So great. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Myst, but it is on my list. Myst is on my list. So it doesn't, just because I wasn't a huge fan doesn't mean I'm not willing to revisit it. I mean, I think I tried to play Myst when I was 9, like, or 10. No, I was 10 or 11 when I tried playing Myst, and it just, my computer couldn't run it very well, which was a big issue. So there's a handful of reasons why Myst didn't work out for me. But I definitely, I'm down with trying it. I had the same feeling, Ogdrpog. Myst was kind of boring to me. And there was at least one puzzle that I swear up and down I got the answer, and it just would not open the door. I think it was the rocket ship on the island. Drove me crazy. Spiral Notebook of Notes. Wow. Sanitarium? I haven't seen that one. What's Sanitarium? That sounds vaguely familiar. Sanitarium. Oh, that just looks terrifying. There's an eyeball. Things with an eyeball scare me. Broken Sword, right? I need to check that out. Sanitarium looks kind of weird. Doesn't look great. There's Broken Sword in The Longest Journey too, right? Isn't there one called The Longest Journey that I should play? There's the Siberia series. Like, the Siberia 3, like, just came out a few months ago. Got so much to figure out. Broken Sword. I feel like we should play Broken Sword. It's kind of up my alley as far as style. Yeah, we'll do it. H.R. Geiger monsters. Ooh, gross. Oh, no way. Treasure Quest. Cool. That's awesome. I appreciate all these suggestions, guys. I'm writing them down. Just in case. I don't think I actually wrote the Siberia series on here. I'm doing it. And we did, let's see, Sam & Max Telltale series. We want that. Sanitarium is a true gem and must be played by any self-respecting adult gamer. Don't hesitate, just buy it. Oh, dang. Well, okay, that's a good review. Sub, I don't appreciate your suggestions because they're not adventure games. You're basically the equivalent of saying, hey Steven, you should play StarCraft 2 on your adventure gaming stream. No. Why don't you try playing The Sims 4? No. But The Sims is an adventure. It's the same reason like I don't play other games on the adventure game stream. This stream is an opportunity for me to revisit and enjoy a genre that just doesn't get much attention these days. Like offline, I'm playing Shadow of the Colossus right now. It's freaking devastating. Written by an 11-year-old, it's a 90-minute playthrough. Wow. Yeah, Shadow of the Colossus is good. It's legit. I've killed 9 out of the 12 or 16 or whatever it is. Yeah, I'm playing it offline. It's because I got it on a PlayStation. I don't have a good way to stream decent. I mean, I could use the remote play stuff and play upstairs and stream it. If you want me to stream it, Ogdrpog, maybe I can find some time to play it. There are lots of people playing Shadow of the Colossus. Now, granted, they're not me. Doesn't mean whether it's bad or good, but they're not me. So if you come here to hang out with the two dorks, you know, we could get Ashley to play it on stream. Because I'm trying to get her to, once I'm done with it, I'm going to let her borrow it. Because I told her it was basically Zelda with just boss battles. Oh, nice, Dr. Pog, yeah. It's a beautiful game, man. It's gorgeous. I never played it originally, so this is my first playthrough with Shadow of the Colossus. It's a gorgeous, beautiful game. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Anyway, man, I think that's going to be it for me tonight. Thank you guys again for hanging out with me and playing all playing Grim Fandango with me, you know? Working on, I don't have the PS4 Pro. I'm playing the remastered and it's beautiful, but man, I'm sure it would be nice in 4K and HDR. Ooh, yeah. So anyway, man, it's been great. Next Tuesday, we'll be back, and we're going to fire up the Dig. We're going to do some old school gaming. I'm going to set it up tonight and see if I can make sure it runs, for one thing, and doesn't explode. But you guys are awesome. Thank you again for hanging out with me. And get some sleep, enjoy your night, and come back on Thursday for Horseshoes and Hand Grenades at 8:30 p.m. We're going to be talking about some odd news, weird stuff, and having a great time. We didn't do a show last week, but we are back this week, and it's going to be so much fun. I'm very excited. I hate having to take hiatuses, but sometimes you have to. This Thursday, we're returning from that. It's going to be great. So, y'all stay cool, and we will see you next time. Later!